Kidd Kraddick in the morning.
The Showbiz Top 5.
Hey, this is Kellie Rasberry with your Showbiz Top 5 for Tuesday, July the 14th. Now, despite what was being reported yesterday by people like me, Jon Gosselin is not going to be doing a children's clothing line with Ed Hardy creator Christian Audigier. At least that's according to Christian's rep. So why was E reporting that that's the whole reason that Jon and his girlfriend were on Christian's yacht in the south of France? All Christian would say about that, instead of a business meeting, is they're having fun and I'm taking care of them. Chase Crawford has moved out of the apartment he has shared with Ed Westwick from Gossip Girl since the day, pretty much, that they were cast for the show. It's been a couple of years, but Chase finally had enough of Ed's messiness and couldn't take it another day, so he's getting his own place in the financial district. Michael Jackson was supposed to have kicked off his This Is It tour last night in London, and instead, about a couple hundred fans gathered outside the O2 Arena to have a candlelight vigil and to play some of Michael Jackson's music. Now, Joseph, Michael's father, says Michael told him he'd only wanted to do 10 shows and that the promoters just tacked on all these shows. Joe was under the impression that Michael would not be able to physically or mentally complete the 50-show run, which, sadly, we will never know if that was the case. But AEG is saying, come on, he could have done it. They were going to average 2 shows per week, so Michael would have had plenty of time off. I was under the impression it'd be back-to-back. I don't know what I was thinking either. This makes so much more sense. Then a couple of shows a week, and his last one wouldn't have been until sometime in March of 2010. So they're saying absolutely he could have done it. The American Idol Tour has begun, and one thing you will no longer be hearing as part of the show is that No Boundaries song that was written for the winner, which ended up being Chris Allen. Now, people are saying that, the rest of Chris's set was very soulful, and this No Boundaries song just stuck out like a sore thumb. It wasn't working. And after all, it did get completely trashed on the season finale, started mainly by Simon, but then the fans weren't exactly digging it either, so they're just going to pull it from the rest of the tour. And then finally, after we signed off the show yesterday, this news comes down, so we're a little late in getting this, but it's still the #1 story in all the showbiz. Jessica Simpson and Tony Romo broke up. Actually, sources say he's the one that did the dumping, and he did it the night before her 29th birthday party, which she had this Ken and Barbie themed thing going. Maybe he just couldn't stand it long enough to dress up as Ken, and he just decided to get it over with. So a source says she's completely heartbroken over this, even though another source said it was a long time coming. The two of them fight all the time, back and forth, and that it's always something with Jessica. So you can tell that's a source on Tony's side who's leaking that information. They started dating back in November of 2007, and sources say they wouldn't be surprised if the two of them managed to work things out and get back together. So I guess time will tell on that one. And that's your Showbiz Top 5.